While traveling Xinjiang, I've seen many, many beautiful mosques. I haven't seen one single person pray in any of these mosques.
Yikes. Remember when I said this? I would recommend going to anybody who actually is interested. You can actually go to Xinjiang right now. So please do it and see for yourself. I forgot to caveat it by saying that if you already have consumed all this anti-China propaganda, you might actually go to Xinjiang and interpret everything you see through the lens of this Western propaganda, i.e. this content creator. So this reel that she did that plays on all the Western propaganda smears of Xinjiang, the secrecy of China, the way they're suppressing Muslims, the way you're not allowed to pray, you have to do it secretly. And communism, ooh, bad. Her confirmation bias made her interpret things in a nefarious way when really there's a reasonable explanation. As you can see, this reel had over 1 million views and her account only has 2,000 followers. She might not actually be an anti-China propaganda content creator, but she's someone that's just ignorant and doesn't realize the dangers in reinforcing anti-China propaganda in a time when the US is clearly escalating for war against China.
Either the mosque was closed completely, or it was only open to hordes of tourists to make pictures in, but prohibited actual believers to pray.
So I have been to this mosque. It's called the Idka Mosque. It's the biggest mosque in China. When I went there, I also didn't see anyone praying, but I didn't immediately go, oh my God, it's because people in China can't pray. I thought they're going to allow tourists to come in hordes at a different time from when they're going to allow the daily worship to happen. You know, because it's a little bit disrespectful for tourists to be gawking at Muslims praying just because we're curious, right? If you look it up, there are different times. And interestingly, if you're Muslim, you actually have free entry. But if you're a regular tourist, you actually have to pay. So being a Muslim is not secret. That's so funny is that she goes on to describe someone being hesitant to call themselves Muslim. And it's like, if you've been to Xinjiang, there's halal food everywhere. It's not a secret. There are lots of Muslims there. Oh, wait.
I even saw a room full
Did she find evidence?
of communist paraphernalia.
Communist paraffin, what could that be? Could that be the principles of communism by Engels? But it would be in Chinese, right? Okay. Phew. I'm safe. My Chinese is real bad.